Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bree from With Love Bree, and today I am hopping on because I wanted to try to make a couple of embellishments with you guys, but I also wanted to show you guys kind of like my idea, or I guess not really an idea, but something that helps me when I need to design something. So this is kind of like a design tip that I do. It doesn't work for everybody. Not everyone's design tips or like tips in general work for other people, but for me this is what works. So a lot of us crafters, we like to layer, whether it's a ephemera piece or a piece of pattern paper. When it comes to pattern papers, I feel like it's very important to know what kind of patterns you're working with, so that way you're not choosing two different patterns that are just clashing each other constantly, and then it makes it harder for you to embellish because the two patterns are just too busy. So for me, to avoid that kind of like, I guess, stress or overwhelming feeling, especially when it comes to making embellishments, I like to turn to my digitals. And what I do is I turn my 12 by 12 digitals, like the pattern papers, down to a 2 by 2, and then what I do is I laminate those, and then I use those kind of as a like an example kind of. So let me just show you guys. So in here I have little 2-inch squares, and you will be seeing this in some other you'll be seeing these in some other process videos, but basically what these are is little 2 by 2 pattern papers. So in here, as you guys can see, I have the Garden Party 12 by 12 papers shrunk down to 2 by 2. And what I did was I did purchase the digital kit, and I went on my silhouette Cameo because I like working on my silhouette and it just makes it easier for me to size everything. I went ahead and I sized everything to 2 by 2. I organized those onto an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and then I printed them out. Then what I did was I cut them up, put them into a laminating sheet, laminated that, and then I hand cut each of the squares by hand, because when it laminated, some of them shifted, so they weren't straight. So I did hand cut every single one of these pieces of paper. But as you guys can see, they're kind of organized by color. I try to keep them organized. They don't really move around too much. They do stick around in their area most of the time. Just so that way if I feel like I need like a blue pattern or a yellow pattern, I can flip through here and grab a yellow. So today I thought I would do a couple of embellishments. I like to work on like maybe 4 or 6 embellishments at a time, but I'm just going to do 2 on camera so you guys can kind of see what I mean by using these 2 by 2 pattern paper pieces. So I'm going to do a Starburst embellishment. I do have a design team project from an older design team share, and I will link it down below for some Halloween embellishments that I made with these. One of my favorite dyes to create embellishments with, I could tell you that. So I am going to be using that today. And I did have something else to tell you. I don't remember, but anyway. Okay. Oh, and then if you guys would like to do these for collections that you don't have a digital kit for, you can do that too. I only like to do it for kits that, or like collections that I know I have a lot of that I'm going to have for a while, because I don't want to take up all that time to, because it is time consuming, but I don't like to take the time to like organize something that I'm just going to end up running out of and I can't reprint it, or, you know, like find any other resources that will sell it again, because collections, once they go, they go. So for these, like I said, once you purchase the digital kit, you can print out the papers over and over again, even if you run out of the physical collection that you bought on like a scrapbooking website or something. So it's up to you what you want to do. If you don't have a digital, you can even cut up just the pattern papers and just kind of get a gist of what is on that pattern. But I like the 2 by 2s because it gets everything. So enough talking. Let me go ahead and just show you guys my process. So I have scrap papers here. I'm going to try to use those up, just because I don't like cutting into papers if I'm making smaller embellishments. So let me zoom in here really quick. Okay, so I want to try to do some really cute embellishments. Now I want the top to be my more solid pattern and then the bottom to be a little more busy. So I think with that, I think like a floral pattern or something would be really cute underneath. So maybe this one right here. I know I have a scrap of this. I try to keep the floral patterns together. I think I'm missing one. It must have shifted in here. But yeah, and I like to laminate them because paper will get ruined eventually. So when they're laminated, at least they're all, you know, organized. Oh, I guess I didn't. I only organized the florals that are multicolored. Everything else is within the color scheme that they're in. Trying to hurry because I swear I thought I heard the baby waking up, but he's still lying down, so let's see. So yeah, I literally just flipped through this. I like to have my scraps around because then at least I know what I have, so I'm gonna do that. When it comes to the project pad, because some of these things are from the project pad, like this pattern right here in particular, again, you can just cut up a 2x2 square and laminate that, but I don't really mind. I do have a lot of project pads, but it's all good. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of flip through and kind of see what I got. I do have that house paper a lot, so I think, where is that one at? Right here. So I'll use these two patterns as my busy patterns, so those will be at the bottom. Let me just make sure I have, this would be easier if I wasn't going for scraps. I just want to make sure I have enough of that one pattern. Maybe I might just, I guess we'll do this one, the popular pattern paper instead of this one. Okay, so these are the two busy patterns right here. They're gonna be in this corner right here for now. And then I think for this, I think pink is gonna be like our best bet. I know for the back of this one, it's that grid pattern, which is just literally a pink grid. So I might combine those two together, which is pretty easy. And then this one, I think I'm going to do like a blue or a yellow behind it. So what I like to do is if I'm like unsure of what colors I want to use behind something, right, then what I do is I like to flip through them and I grab the little 2x2 square and I just kind of figure out which one looks cute. I actually like this green behind it. This is a black pattern. No, it's too much blue. I might do a little switch up and do some green. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to do one of these green ones. So I'll just keep both just in case. I think that's the plan. So, kind of like this one. Alright, so I'm going to go through here. So this is one. And the back is the pink one. Okay, so here's one pattern. I know I have that green somewhere. Okay, so here's the pink. Oh, I have so much of this pattern cut up already. Okay, well, looks like I ran out of this one. I'm gonna go and try to look for this pattern right here in my stash just to see if I have it. Okay, so I found one, a scrap. So this is going to be on top of this. I think that's going to be cute because it just adds a little bit of a different look. I don't work with green, so for me that's different. And then this is just so basic, but you can't go wrong with these two patterns together. So we'll do that. And then, yeah, like I said, that's how I just basically see like what patterns I want to use together. I just think that looks so cute. And then you can even check to see if you want one on top, which one you want on the bottom. I think I'm actually going to do the patterns on top. I know that's kind of odd, but I think it'll look cute like that for this particular project. So I think I'm going to go ahead and die cut those. I'm going to go ahead and leave these out so that way you could see those. Okay, so for my dies, I think I'm going to do, I think that's too large. I'm going to do the second to last and the second smallest one. There's a total of 4 dies. So I'm going to use the 2 middle ones to layer. And what's cool about these is you can even create shakers, which I think I did for my project share. So I'm going to go ahead and take out these 2. And I'm going to die cut these out. Okay, so now I have all those cut out. So now I just have a couple more scraps here, trash, throw those in there. Okay, so here they are, all cut out. Just throw these here for now. All right. So now I have these, right? So these are going to go underneath. So this one is this one right here. This one did print off a little more peachy, which is kind of weird because normally, as you guys can see, the 2 pinks are different. This might be a different pattern. Oh, that's the one. Anyway, that's that. And then these right here. So those are going to be the patterns right there. And as you guys can see, they work out nicely. I mean, I feel like these are a given. I know I cheated there. Sorry, guys. But this one right here, look how cute these go. I would not think that they would go together, but they go together pretty perfectly. So that is how I use my little 2-inch pattern papers. So I really do recommend doing these. I promise you guys, it helps me a lot with designing when it comes to layering pattern papers. Sometimes it gets very overwhelming with a bunch of 12 by 12 papers on your desk. So having 2 by 2s are even fun because they're so cute and little, and they're laminated. I don't know. It's just really cute. And if you guys don't have a digital kit, you guys can even cut up your own papers into 2 by 2 squares, and you don't have to laminate them either. No, that's just more of like a personal preference thing. But yeah, so let me go ahead, and I was gonna stitch these pieces so that they're stitching, but there is faux stitching on here. I don't know if you guys can see all the detail on there. So I think for these ones, I'm not going to stitch them. I'll probably make a set of 8 of these with stitching and some without. But let's go ahead and decorate these, like embellish them really quick. So I like to do mine at an angle where they're not lined up. I just think it will add a different touch to them, or like a look. So I'm just gonna kind of turn them around. And then I did die cut some things here. These are from older projects, but might as well use them since I have them. So I'm gonna look through these, see what works. I just think this bunny is so cute. Probably use it on that one. This little banner piece. No. I only have 1 star left. Ooh, you know what? This bow might actually look really cute on the bunny. Ooh, yeah. That might actually work. Do I want this lighter one or a darker one? Let's do the darker one for a different look. I have this heart doily that I die cut. Oh, too big. Okay. I do also have, of course, my mini ephemera out, and I have some of the stickers pulled out. Let's see. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is just pop these up now. I do like to back these up onto thicker cardstock, but because I have double-sided paper for both of them, I'm going to leave them because I like the look of the back of them. If it's single-sided, I usually do like to back it up. Also for extra stability, but it's okay. I'll try not to make this video too long, guys. I just really wanted to show you guys my little 2x2 pattern papers and kind of what I do with them. Yeah, like I said, I would have Halloween embellishments using this die, so I'll make sure to leave down that link below so you guys can see that project share. And, okay, so I'm just going to cut this one in half, or well, one of them off, and then I could just cut the excess off. So cute. I think I'm going to pop this one up onto some foam. I'm surprised I'm not using my hot glue. I usually do. Okay, it's already turning out really cute. Like I said, I'm trying not to do this video making it too long for you guys. Just this video though, because I know all my other videos are going to be pretty long. I like long videos. Okay, so I did want to put a little bit of this string back there, so I probably made a mistake putting that hot glue on, but I'm going to go ahead and try to put this on first. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want it, but I think I'm going to pass on it. I kind of like it without it. Maybe I can add some of this tulle, this hot pink tulle. Okay. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this bad boy on. Just like that. Cute. Okay. And then for this one, what we gonna do? So I have my mini ephemera. I'm gonna probably do one of these little frames. So I just print and die cut little different sizes. Oh, she's so cute. Yes, sir. And I can use one of these little seed packets. Love this seed packet. I don't even know why I didn't die cut a bunch of these. Just love it so much. I think I could do the roses one here. Cute. Butterflies. Could possibly use one of them. Okay, and then I do have this right here, which is a... Oh, sorry guys, y'all can't even see. These are like little garden tab thingies, or garden labels. So, wouldn't it be cute to have one popping out from the back here? Yeah, that'd be cute. And have a butterfly there. Just keep that away. What else? I don't know, I feel like these puffies might not work. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down, but I think I'm gonna put a foam dot on the little end right here. Okay guys, so it is the next morning, and I did go ahead and I finished embellishing the two that I was doing on camera, and then off camera I did do 2 more that were not stitched, and then I just finished stitching the top layers for 4 other ones. So I'm debating if I want to embellish these or keep them unembellished, if that makes sense. So that way I can embellish them later and then gift a couple as well. So I don't know yet. I know I'm going to gift 2 embellished and then 2 unembellished, or not embellished. Sorry, I'm making up my own words here. But yeah, so let me just show you guys. As you guys can see, I did have a couple other little sets here set up. So the only one that I didn't have to use these for are the ones that came from the project pad. These 2 are the ones that came from the project pad because I don't have the little samples or my little 2x2 papers. So that's how they turned out. This one's not stitched. You guys can see right here. And this one right here is stitched. And they, like I said, you don't have to stitch it because these ones are have faux stitching on them. But here are the other sets that I created using the 2x2 pattern papers, and they all came out really cute. And here's 2 more. So, like I said, I'll be doing more embellishing later on, but I just wanted to show you guys how I use my little 2x2 square pattern papers, and how I kind of use them to help me design and make embellishments and whatnot. So you can even use these for scrapbooking too, or journal making. But there they are. Oh. Okay, so here they are, all embellished. Not too crazy. Again, these ones don't have stitching, but she can add more if she would like. But that's how mine turned out. Added just a couple of sequins. Here I was going to add some diamond dots as well, but I felt like the sequins were enough since this is a smaller embellishment, and I didn't want to go too overboard with the embellishing and whatnot. So I hope that this video helped you guys out, and if you guys do try out these little 2x2 pattern papers, let me know if you guys do and tell me how it works out for you guys. And I hope that this tip helped you guys as well, so that way when it comes down to creating and layering and creating some of your embellishments, it helps you out, and you don't get overwhelmed by all of the pattern papers. But there it is, you guys. I hope that you guys have a great day, whatever day it is that y'all are watching this, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!